It's that time of year again when many of my ride or die products are massively discounted. Please excuse the over-enthusiasm, the just sheer excitement throughout this video. It happens to me every single year. I just can't contain myself. When there is a discount to be had, I want to share it with you all. So here are the top 10 Black Friday discounts I feel are on offer for you this year. This video is part sponsored by Ziip, so we are going to start right there. And let me tell you, this is the biggest discount code that Ziip has had on offer all year long. My discount code has had a little bit of a boost. The Ziip may be small in size, but it is a powerful giant when we're talking about what this can actually do for the skin. It can tone, lift, tighten, decrease fine lines and wrinkles, increase collagen production and skin glow. It is a miniature esthetician in the palm of your hand. Think of me trapped inside this little device doing all the work whilst your hand moves. It is just phenomenal. It uses dual waveform technology, so you've got the advanced microcurrent technology to give you those immediate results, that lifting, that sculpting, that tightening, and then you've got nanocurrent, which will give you those longer lasting results as well. Now, I don't know if you've been following me for long, but if you are new here, hello, my name's Gemma. I am a fully qualified and trained esthetician here in the UK. I am mid-perimenopause, and perimenopause symptoms have been ruthless to me. I tend to cry all the time. I'm quite an anxious person, but when I've used the Ziip in the morning and I know that my skin is the best that it can possibly be, I know I am lifted, tightened, sculpted. It gives me the confidence to go outside and actually tackle the world head on. This has really, really helped me. Now, it comes with an app with so many different programs that you can do on a daily basis. I've got to say, I love so many of them. I have been working on my jowl area, a little bit of a brow lift, but I've also been working on my marionette lines recently and having great success. My favorite program out of all of the programs that are available on the Ziip app is the Founder's Favorite. I tend to use the shorter programs with microcurrent first thing in the morning and then use the Founder's Favorite, which is nanocurrent only, in the evenings, and I've had great success. The Founder's Favorite is one of those programs that you can do on repeat, so just continuously doing it whilst you're sat watching a television program. And I'm doing that a lot at the moment because Beatrice is heavily into I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. That has just started here in the UK, so we're watching it every single night. And instead of my hands dipping into popcorn and popping it in my mouth, my hands are busy with the Ziip. A little bit of gel on my skin and just going over those areas that I want to treat, and I'm waking up in the morning with a massive, beautiful, youthful glow. The Ziip is the only at-home use device that can use both microcurrent and nanocurrent technology. I think it is absolutely superb, dinky, but powerful. If you want to add this to your skincare routine, I have a massive discount code for you. Use the code GEMMAZZIP for 20% off, not only the Ziip, but also the Superior set as well. I'll have the information of everything that's included in this set on the screen for you. And if you're wanting to get your gels at a discount also, you can get 25% off all the gels in the collection with my code GEMMAGELS. So, humongous discounts, there's more to come, let's move on. Next up, let's talk Maysama, who have an amazing 28% off site-wide with my code WOLF-LED. WOLF-LED, 28% off. It is the biggest discount that I have ever been able to offer from Maysama, and it finishes at the end of Cyber Monday. I have no idea when I'm going to be able to offer you a discount code this big for Maysama in the future. So if you were thinking about getting any sort of LED mask, or you were thinking about trying out their green rooibos serum to use in conjunction with your own LED mask, now is the time. 28% off Wolf LED. Both of these and the panel can use pulse light technology if you so wish, and they not only have a function to use red light plus near infrared light, but you can also turn near infrared off and just use red light only. The Prana mask also has a function where you can use red light plus blue light if you have problematic skin as well. I'll also link the green rooibos serum, which can enhance, boost, and speed up the effects of your LED devices. This has been clinically proven. It is a fantastic serum. They also have a light version as well. I'll link everything below, and do not forget at checkout, Wolf LED, 28% off. 28%. I mean, wow. If you get a little overwhelmed with choice, you're after an LED device with a more simplistic design that still packs a punch with efficacy, then the CurrentBody Series 2 mask is the one that I would point you towards. This is a mask that takes no thinking about. You apply it, you click the button, and you get on with your life. The Series 2 mask has had a lot of upgrades. For me, it is far more comfortable to use. It hugs every single inch of my skin. You don't have to tie the straps as tight around the back of your head, which means it doesn't leave indentations on the face that take an absolute age to disappear after you've finished using the device. It's also a completely different shape, so you've got this chin and jowl strap, meaning that you're going to get red light therapy really honed in on underneath the chin and around that jowl area, which means you're also going to get the benefits of having red light therapy on those areas as well, which you didn't get before. I really love the design of this. It's also got 3 wavelengths that are going to be incredibly beneficial for the skin. So that first wavelength is red light, the second wavelength is near infrared, and the third wavelength is deep near infrared. Now the deep near infrared is going to penetrate a lot deeper, work from within the skin, around those areas that you see the most visible signs of aging, underneath the eyes and around the mouth, those marionette lines and those crow's feet. This is definitely the most comfortable of all the LED devices that I've tried, and LED is my favorite anti-aging technology, so I have tried a lot of masks, and this is definitely the most comfortable in my experience. If you do want to give the CurrentBody Series 2 mask a go, don't forget the code PamperedWolf will get you 20% off until the end of Cyber Monday. Let's just talk about one more high-priced item before we dip into things that are slightly more affordable. Obviously, the more money that a product costs, the more money you're going to save with my discount code. It's all relative, but I wanted to talk to you about the Nera Pro and the Nera Precision because there is a huge discount that is going to become available to you very soon. And I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for sharing this before the sale goes live. I may not be allowed to do this, but I'm knee deep in it now, so I'm going to share it with you anyway. On the 28th of November, you are going to be able to get 25% off both of these devices on the Nera website. That sale is going to run until the end of Cyber Monday, and honestly, these make up some of my ride or die at-home devices. I think they are phenomenal and worth every single penny of your hard-earned money, and you know I do not say that lightly. Both of the Nera devices use non-fractional laser technology, and with each pulse of the laser you get a controlled heat injury, and when you get a controlled heat injury the body goes into repair overdrive and you get a rush of collagen and elastin production around those areas, and that collagen and elastin production will not only repair the heat injury but it will also plump out the skin, reduce fine lines and wrinkles, really smooth off any skin texture. It is just phenomenal what these devices can do. The amazing thing I need to share with you is not only my 25% discount code, which is PamperedWolf by the way, PamperedWolf, 25% off, but we also have a Nera website that we can buy direct from now in the UK. That was not the case before. We had to buy this from other platforms, and because we had to buy from other platforms, we didn't get to experience the 90-day money-back guarantee that you now get to experience if you buy one of these. So it's pretty much hassle-free. You can buy these, you can try them in the comfort of your own home. If you don't like them, you don't get on with them, quibble-free, money-back guarantee. So I just think that is amazing. That has been available in the US for a really long time, but David feels so passionately about the efficacy and the results that both of these devices will give you that he's willing to give the people of the UK that experience as well, and I think that is fantastic. I was actually lucky enough to meet David Bean, the CEO and founder of Nera, at an event recently, and he was the loveliest person. I would love to get get him sat next to me in this room to answer all of your questions about non-fractional laser technology and about all the things that you want to know about Nera and both of these devices. So if you want that to happen, please put a comment in the comment section and hopefully he will see that and he will be enticed to travel thousands of miles to be sat next to me. Fingers crossed. Anyway, for now, Pampered Wolf will get you 25% off both of these devices from the 28th of November. Let's move on to Coco and Eve, which has up to 50% off almost everything on the website until the 4th of December. I am a huge fan of Coco and Eve. My hair loves Coco and Eve. My skin also loves Coco and Eve. I have a couple of favourite products, but Beatrice also has a couple of favourite products. Beatrice, who is my daughter, she's only 13. She may only be 13, but she really does love beauty products, and she likes making my Coco and Eve products her Coco and Eve products. But anyway, I have created a monster. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Here are my couple of favourite picks. Firstly, we've got the anti-aging tanning serum. This is such a beautiful serum. It's incredibly lightweight, very easy to apply. You don't have to mix anything with another medium like a face cream or another serum for this to work. It is so simple. A couple of pumps in the palm of the hand, apply that to the skin, allow that to sink in, which takes a matter of seconds, go to bed, wake up in the morning, looking refreshed, having a beautiful, natural, summery glow to the skin. It's beautiful. The Like a Virgin hair mask is also one of my favourites. I don't get to keep it in my cupboard for very long though because Beatrice has sticky fingers. And Bea likes to use this as more of a hairspray, even though it's not in spray form. You know the rage that's going around with really slick back hair at the moment. Instead of applying lots of things that may damage her hair into her hair to create that really slick back look, Bea likes to use my Like a Virgin hair mask. So she applies the mask to just the top of the hair, scrapes it back using a slick back brush, and then puts a bobble in it and goes off. It is just as good as applying a really strong hold gel, but you don't get the damage because this is moisturizing and nourishing the hair as she goes through her day. We also took this away on holiday. This is so good for making sure that your hair doesn't go dry when you're jumping in and out of a pool that is chlorinated. So if you are a keen swimmer, I highly recommend applying this to your hair before you go swimming. Pop it up on the top of your head and just get on with your day knowing that your hair is protected from those drying chemicals. Next up, we've got Lookfantastic. Lookfantastic have some amazing Black Friday deals on, and they are on right now. Some of my ride or die products that I could not do without, you can now get at a massive discount. First up, we've got the Olaplex Volumizing Blow Dry Mist. I swear by this stuff. I use it every single time I blow dry my hair. It is a staple in my hair care routine. Not only will it give you some heat protection, but it will also give you a very lightweight lift to the hair. It will give you volume without any sort of powdery residue. My hair still feels like my hair, super soft and smooth. And yet, I have very little hair, so for this mist to be able to create that volume and bounce that I have craved for such a long time, I think is just magical. If you've been wondering what I've had on my eyes for the duration of this video, well, do not worry, I'm about to tell you. It is the YSL Mini Clutch in the shade 100. I love everything about this palette. Not only the fact that it only has 4 shades in here, so I don't get overwhelmed with choice first thing in the morning. This has 3 mattes and 1 sparkle, and it is the most classy, elegant sparkle I have ever used in my entire life. It goes on incredibly easily, and it's very difficult to overdo it and look too glitzy. Is there such a thing as too glitzy? On some days, possibly. Anyway, I have this on my eyes today. I just think It is beautiful. It is very beginner friendly. Everything is creamy and soft and easy to blend. Love everything. And again, 25% off with my code. The Lancome All Over Concealer is still one of my ride or die concealers. In fact, ever since it launched, it's remained in my top drawer for continual use. And that is unheard of for me, because every time a new concealer comes in, the old concealers usually go in the drawers over there and then never get seen again. This has never left, and it's never left for a very, very good reason. This is so good and so versatile at what it does. It will give medium coverage, and it's got like a spandex stretchability to it, so you can be as expressive as you want, and this very rarely creases on me unless I build it up too much. So like I said, medium coverage, you can use this absolutely everywhere. So on those days where I just want to spruce myself up in a massive hurry, a little bit underneath my eyes, a little bit around the corners of my nose to conceal any redness or spider veins, again on the tip of my chin to conceal any redness, and a bit of mascara, a bit of blush, out the door. It's great. Once again, you can get a hefty 25% off the Lancome All Over Concealer in the Lookfantastic Black Friday sale using my code. I did a glam video with my mum not so long ago, and in that video we included the Giorgio Armani eye tint. I can't remember what shade it was, I'll link it below, but it looked absolutely stunning on my mum, completely proving to anybody that thought that a more mature skin couldn't take a sparkly eyeshadow that they are just in cloud cuckoo land. If you are wanting to get your hands on that eye tint at a 25% discount, again, now is the time. It's in the Black Friday offer at Lookfantastic. As we're talking about Black Friday deals, I just want to remind you that the Deciem Slovember campaign is still running until the end of November. So it will halt at the end of the day on the 30th of November. It will not carry on into December. So if you want to get your Deciem products from The Ordinary, from Neod, at a discount, 23% off, you need to do it by the end of November. I always stock up on all my essential items from The Ordinary and Neod in November. It's just the smart thing to do. If you're going to be using them all year long, then why not get them at a 23% discount now? If you want to know what I think the top products are from The Ordinary, I have done a full video on that. I will link it up here and also at the end of this video. The Rephr sale is also ongoing and is absolutely huge. Over 50% off practically everything site-wide. Over 50%. I don't think I have seen a Black Friday sale like this ever. It dwarfs all other Black Friday sales. It's just ginormous. So I do have a page dedicated to my top picks from Rephr, and I will link that below, but I just want to talk about the Rephr 29 brush, which is my favorite Rephr brush of all time. And the sale doesn't just include the brushes, the sale also includes the Rephr skincare. So if you're really interested in the Rephr skincare, if it's one of your ride or die skincare items, then now is definitely the time to buy. So the Rephr 29 brush, this is the brush that I do all of my winged eyeliners with. I don't like liquid eyeliners. I don't really like kohl eyeliners either. I think they drag the skin on my eyes. So I prefer to do a liner with eyeshadow, and this makes it completely effortless. The tip on this is the perfect size to create that wing, and then I just connect the dots. All you need to do is press this into the lash line, and it is as simple as that. So again, I will put a link to all of my favorite top picks Rephr brushes in the sale, and yeah, this one is my ultimate favorite, but there are more to choose from, so check that out. Let's move on and talk about OneSkin for a second. OneSkin is one of my favorite skincare brands, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, because their products work. The OS1 peptide is the only peptide that is clinically proven to reverse the biological age of the skin. It is unreal. There are numerous products in the OneSkin catalogue, but there are definitely 3 products that I highly recommend you get your hands on. The topical eye supplement, which has the highest concentration of OS1 peptide within the formula. I absolutely love it. I not only apply it underneath my eyes, but I also apply it to my marionette lines, and they've seriously softened those off with the aid of the Ziip as well. Then there's the topical face supplement and also the topical body supplement, which is the one that my mum's had increasing success with and continues to see success on a day-to-day basis. So why is OS1 peptide so fantastic at what it does? OS1 peptide reduces the amount of senescent cells that we have in our skin. Senescent cells are damaged cells, otherwise known as zombie cells, and they're called that for a very good reason. Senescent cells stop cells from functioning properly. They increase collagen and elastin breakdown, so you'll see fine lines and wrinkles appear, loss of firmness, loss of suppleness. They're really not good. And not only that, they secrete pro-aging factors that turn other healthy cells that surround that senescent cell into senescent cells. So by reducing the amount of senescent cells, you're actually getting less damage in your skin. And OS1 doesn't stop there. It actually increases younger, healthier cells to multiply. So as well as a reduction in those senescent cells, you get an increase in those younger, healthier cells, which results in a reduction in your skin's biological age, an increase in firmness, a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles, an increase in firmness and plumpness of the skin. Just everything that you want. So as well as the 3-tiered system for OneSkin's Black Friday sale, that $30 off a $150 spend, $60 off a $225 spend, and that $100 off a $300 spend, you can also use my code pamperedwolf15 if you don't hit that $150 threshold. As soon as you hit the $150 threshold, my code will be null and void, but anything below that you will be able to get 15% off with pamperedwolf15. And finally, let's talk about Allies of Skin. They have a 30% sale on the majority of their products, and I have a discount code for you for the full price items that will get you 20% off those products that aren't in the Black Friday sale. So it's a win-win. Now, these are expensive products. This is a luxury skincare. It's luxury skincare that works. I really like it, but it's not going to be for everybody. And this sale is definitely one of those huge sales where if the Allies of Skin products are your ride or dies, you're going to want to stock up now. I have 3 favorites that I want to talk about that have been in my routine for months. They are tried and tested, and I absolutely adore them. You will notice that the vitamin C from Allies of Skin is not within this 3. And that's not because I've had a definite reaction with that product. However, I have had a reaction to something, so I've removed the vitamin C because that's usually my first port of call when I have a skin reaction of any kind, is to remove any sort of vitamin C product that I have in my routine, because that's usually the culprit. However, it might well not be. It may be my hormones, highly likely, or it might be stress. I have been under quite a bit of stress recently and have been rather emotional. Again, hormones. So it's not in my top 3 because I'm not using it at the moment, but it is still the most divine, most luxurious vitamin C product I have ever tried, so I will link it below. The first product I want to talk about is the Molecular Savior Probiotics Treatment Mist. This is great at cooling and calming and reducing that redness first thing in the morning. It's got 5% niacinamide, silver and glutathione, mango and acai extract, probiotics and ergothioneine, and it's also got an anti-evaporation complex in the formula. So absolutely love this. You need very little. It is actually a really fine mist, and I prefer, because of that, not to waste the product because these are pricey. Instead of spritzing this directly on the skin and wasting a lot of product in the atmosphere, I like to pop this in the palm of my hand and then press this in the skin. I feel that by applying it that way, instead of using 5 or 6 pumps, I'm actually only using 2 and getting more for my money. Next up, we've got the Multipeptide NGF Advanced Lifting Serum. I love this. If it was a choice between these 2 products, I would choose this one every single day of the week, although I love the treatment mist. This is what I live for. This has got 9% lifting peptide complex. It's also got 3% growth factor complex. It's got MSM and copper lysine plus phospholipids and glycolipids within this formula. It is hydrating. It is not overly nourishing, so you can apply this first thing in the morning and apply your makeup directly on top of your favorite SPF. It's so good at what it does. I'm a huge fan of growth factors. I think they do so much for the skin. Very, very difficult to form a formula including growth factors, because growth factors are quite large molecular structures, so it's difficult to formulate a growth factor serum that actually penetrates the skin deep enough to do the work that it needs to do, which is why growth factor serums are so expensive. This one, phenomenal. And finally, the Peptides and Antioxidants Advanced Firming Daily Treatment. This is a new product from Allies of Skin, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It is such a lovely moisturizer, very lightweight, not overly nourishing, but nourishing enough. And I hope you get what I mean by that. I have dry skin in areas, but I also have an oily T-zone, and I can use this all over my skin and then apply my makeup over the top without any hindrance whatsoever. So this has 13 brighteners, 9 antioxidants, 7 firming peptides, 5% tepranone and ferulic complex in there, and it's also got 3% biotech algae complex. I love an algae complex, so cooling, so calming, so anti-irritation. This is a lovely product. You can use it morning and evening if you want to. I only use this in the morning because I like something with a little bit more nourishment and power in the evening, but gorgeous. Like I said, Allies of Skin have 30% off a lot of their products for their Black Friday sale, but if the product that you're wanting to try is full priced, you can use the code PamperedWolf for 20% off that particular product. So, win-win. So they are my top 10 best Black Friday brand deals and all the recommendations that go with them. This Black Friday, I think, is the best Black Friday that there has ever been. Some brands are doing Black Friday month, some brands are doing Black Friday a couple of weeks, some are just doing the Black Friday weekend, but the deals are kicked up a notch. Now is the time to stock up on all your essentials, all your ride or dies, or try something new. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you've thought about it in the comments section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.